Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Let's start with a good clap. Thank you. So this is just to energize you all. So again, good morning, everyone. My name is Monica, and today I am playing the role of Sergeant at Arms. I welcome you all to the meeting number 73. And before proceeding with the meeting, let me first make you aware about the objective of our Whitefield Toastmaster Club, which is we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. So with this, my duty is to make you all aware about the rules which we follow for this meeting. First is that please keep your mobile phones on silent or vibration mode, or if it is not available, then please switch it off. We don't want the speaker who is speaking on the stage should get disturbed with the tones. I'll give you 5 seconds to do that. Okay, thank you. The second one is that we will not use any taboo topic about the sex, religion, politics in this meeting. So please refrain yourself to do that. The third is that please don't speak or discuss in between yourself, your neighbor and yourself, because this the person who is speaking here get disturbed and will not be able to speak. The third thing is please don't move around in the meeting room when the meeting is in progress. If you want to do so, if you want to attend any important call, then please do so while everyone is clapping. I hope it is clear to everyone.
Yes.
Great, thank you. Now, with this, let me tell you that the water bottles are available on the corner. So 2 are placed here and 1 is placed here. So if you feel thirsty, please use them. The washroom is on the right hand side. So if anyone wants to use it, please move out during the clap and you can use it. I hope this is clear to everyone, and with this let me proceed with the meeting, and let me introduce or let me welcome the proceeding officer for today, who is our membership VP, Toastmaster Akshay. Welcome, Toastmaster Akshay. So before I leave the stage, I would request you all to please clap freely when everyone is done. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How has the morning been?
Very good.
Had some breakfast?
Yes.
Or not yet?
Yes.
Okay, cool. We will be having some snacks maybe after the meeting. That will be the lunch time maybe, but yes, we'll be having something. Okay, as the presiding officer for the meeting number 73 of Whitefield Toastmasters, I would like to start the meeting with the stroke of gavel. The theme of today's meeting is related to mathematics, numbers, right? So before I talk or throw a question at you regarding the numbers, I would like to take a quick guest intro. Members or the guests who have come in this meeting for the first time, may I request from this side to give a little bit of intro. What you have to say is you have to tell your name, from where are you in Bangalore, and how do you get to know about the Whitefield Toastmasters. We can start from you. Yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Shri. I come from Kerala. I got to know about Toastmasters through my brother. He told me that I lack in communication skills and English speaking skills, so I need to develop that to survive in the corporate world and in this competing world. So he recommended me Toastmasters. I attended Toastmasters in Jay College. It was pretty far from my home, so I thought let's attend in Whitefield. So this is a bit near than Jay College. So this is the first time I'm here.
Okay. And you are doing job or you are studying right now?
I'm studying.
Studying. Okay, great. Welcome to Whitefield Toastmasters. Okay, I can see you.
Hello everyone, I'm Shreya. My father has actually recommended me Toastmasters because I have like a huge public speaking fear, so that is why I'm here. Yeah, so thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, I believe we all know you guys, but still, can you introduce yourself to the other members?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Manoj, and I am working in Ministry of Defense as an assistant account officer there. Recently, I have come transferred from Lucknow, a poor Hindi belt area. I face some difficulty to make communication with here in my office with colleagues. So I was searching such type of place that might improve my communication skills. Once I got Toastmaster in the browsers on internet,
Okay.
I go into details of Toastmasters and then I said the nearby Toastmaster club, and I found finally that Whitefield branch near my residence. So I think it is a good place, and certainly I am very much hopeful to improve myself.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Chandan. I'm a working professional in productivity in Body department. And I'm here to remove my stage fear and enhance my communication skill. I came to know about this Toastmaster through web, browsing through the internet.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, and welcome to Whitefield Toastmasters meeting number 73. Okay. I'll talk about little bit numbers. See, according to me, I had mathematics till 12th standard and I was loving it till then. I was really good at maths, and our TMOD of the day, Toastmaster Ravindan, asked me this question, and I had to recall when was the last time I had solved any maths question. So that was 12th standard, and in engineering I did studied some of the mathematics, but the only thing which fascinated me throughout time and which persisted consistently was percentage, because it was related to the money. How can I measure the increment in my investments in terms of percentage? That's what I was fascinated about in mathematics. So that is about me, but as I was thinking that there could be many facts about mathematics, numbers, I would like to throw a question at you. Before throwing the question, I would like to just tell you or ask you, every one of us know Roman numerals, right? Roman numerals, every one of us know, right? So, can you tell me any number in mathematics which cannot be represented in Roman form or Roman numerals form?
Zero.
Right. Right, excellent. So 0 cannot be represented in Roman numerals. And one more fact which I recently came to know through reels. Now everyone watches reels, right? Don't give me faith that you do not watch reels. So number 9 in Japanese culture is considered a negative number. Why? Because when we pronounce it like we pronounce 9 as 9 in English or no in Hindi. Similarly, the way it is pronounced in Japanese, it is related to pain or suffering. That's why 9 is considered as a number of pain or suffering in Japanese culture. And every number must have their own significance in different cultures. But I'll not steal any thunder from our TMOD who will take the meeting forward. But before that, I would just like to announce something that last week we had coronation. Coronation is a district event of District 92 in which all the clubs of District 92 precisely to be 191. There are around 191 clubs in District 92. So all those clubs kind of gather there and we have a 2-day event. In the 2-day event, we go through the contest. There are 3 types of contest: international speech contest, evaluation contest, and the table topic contest. And there are various keynote speakers who come there and share their piece of knowledge with the entire audience. And there are various award ceremonies which takes place during the course of 2 days. So we, Whitefield Toastmasters, got 3 awards there, and the awards are placed right here. I would like to tell you guys, and please welcome those awards with a round of applause. Yeah. So This is the Spirit of 92 Awards. Spirit of 92. Okay, and this is the Rendezvous Champion. So I'll explain you guys what is Rendezvous Champion. So this is very important for the members to know. That's why I'm telling. Rendezvous meetings happens once every month. Okay, so we as a group have a linkers meeting with different clubs, and whenever we have those meetings, we have a certain point which is given to every club. Okay, so sometimes we have meetings with the Whitefield Toastmasters, Whitetech Toastmasters, and some other clubs in the same area. So this is a necessity which has to be done, and that's why we got a bronze award for Rendezvous Champion. So these are the awards, and now I would like to hand over the stage to the Toastmaster of the day. So before I'll introduce this person onto the stage, when I met him for the first time, I kind of read his personality, and he's a very much what I believe is mathematics oriented kind of a person. He deals with a lot of calculations in his daily professional work. That's what I believe. And please help me welcome Toastmaster Arvind.
Thank you for the wonderful explanation, Akshay. So, good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Welcome to the meeting number 73 of Whitefield Toastmaster Club. So, before explaining the theme, I just want to have one question with all of you. So, I will just ask a question like, how many of you are good in maths? There are 3 answers. I am very good in maths. Second, okay, it's like all other subjects. Third answer is, no, I completely hate mathematics. Okay. So, how many of you are very much interested in mathematics? Raise your hands. Oh, this many. So, you are gonna absolutely like this session because this session is all about some numbers and other things. So, and how many of you are okay? It's all kind of all other subject. Okay. You will also be a little bit like, how many of yours, I hate maths, I don't want to solve the problems. Oh, forgive me, sorry for you. I don't think you will like the session. Okay. So, yeah, before going to the theme, I will give a short introduction about me. Myself, Arvindan. While I was studying in the school, I always got a complaint from my parents that your son is only good at mathematics. It's none of my fault. And after that, I joined engineering, where I found if you think like if you studied engineering, if you can able to solve problems, mathematics, you have done half of the engineering. Rest of is just writing the story from your favorite movie or song. That's all. And after that, I joined as a data engineer in one of the company, healthcare startup in Bangalore. Surprisingly, the company name is 314E. Which is the value of pi. When I first appeared for the interview, I searched why this weird name, and I found my founder is a mathematician. For in love with mathematician, he put this weird name 314E. So whenever I have to explain, every people will ask 3 or 4 times. It's kind of a Bangalore BMTC bus route 314E. So the theme of the today is numbers. The unsung heroes of the functional life. So, apart from this, as we Indian have a deep link to mathematics. As Akshay mentioned, the zero has no value as standalone, but if it combined with any other numbers, it has a large value. For example, there is 2 difference. You might have received the message when on your salary day. I am explaining how the value of 0 is important. There is 2 difference. Your salary is credited of 10,000 and your salary is credited of 1 lakh. There is only 0 between these 2, but it makes huge difference in your faces. So apart from that, we Indians have lot of mathematics brilliant like Aryabhatta, Srinivasa Ramanujan, who discovered the theory in numbers and geographies to the world. So, to tribute them, we are celebrating Srinivasa Ramanuja birthday as a National Mathematics Day. To tribute them also, I choose this theme. So, before going into the theme, I will explain the meeting of the structure before going into the meeting. So, if you consider this meeting as a one math class, we have 3 steps. Okay, step number 1, which is prepared speech section, where it's kind of you have prepared some maths problem and trying to solve that kind of same. Someone will be prepared and delivering his or her speech in the stage. The second part is table topic, which is kind of out of syllabus question. So you will get the question on time. You have to think through your brain and speak at your time at the speech. The third level is evaluation. So all these things will be whatever problem we have solved, at the end we need to find the solution, right, by evaluating. So the third section is evaluation session. To help me with this session, I have our general evaluator. So if you think this is a kind of like class, he is our math teacher who will teach us how to do the things. So today the general evaluator Vinith. Talking about him, he is a practice head at Adobe with over 20 years in Martech consulting since 2013. He's been an active Toastmaster, earning ACB and ACL and serving in roles such as club mentor, vice president member, vice president education, president. He's also a professional certified coach, PCC, from the International Coaching Federation. When I ask the question, do you like math, and justify your answer with one line, his answer is, with AI taking the spotlight, math is back in the game whether you are fan or not. It's like that unexpected guest at the party who ends up stealing the show. So without further ado, with great round of applause, let us welcome our general evaluator Vinith.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arvindam. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So numbers are so tenacious; they are everywhere. As Toastmaster Arvindam was saying, with AI, it has become even more prominent. But how many of you had alarm this morning? Right, that's a number. Right? How many of you counted calories? That's a number. When we go to sleep, and if you have a very sweet dessert, we think about our calorie count has increased. That's again a number. So today, my role is general evaluator, and I'll be evaluating everything that happens in the session. I'll give my suggestions, my feedbacks at the end of the session, and along with me, there's a team of evaluators. So speech evaluators as well as tag, as we call it. So let's start with the tag introduction quickly and hear from them what exactly the role entails. Starting with one of the most important thing in our life is time, isn't it? I'm 20 years old, 20 years experienced guy, and somewhere I understand the importance of time, young folks, right? So somewhere it's so important that we manage our time. And for that, the keeper of the time today is Toastmaster Amal. He's a software professional with 15 plus experience in Accenture. He's working as a technical manager there. He likes cooking, he likes long drives, and he loves music. So let's give a good round of applause to Toastmaster.
Thank you, Vinith, for the introduction. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. There is never enough time to do whatever we like to do, right? There will be always something more to do, that whatever we can accomplish in the time that are available to us. So no matter how much time, it is 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So if we can utilize that time effectively, then we can make a huge difference to our life, right? So it depends on how are you utilizing that. So everything is time bound, and even if within that time limit, if you are able to make ourselves positioned in that area where we can bring something, or we can make a difference to the society as a whole, then it is like profitable for us as well as to the world. So now my role as a timer is to help the speakers to remain confined with the specified time limit, so that they don't exceed whatever time limits there is. So without further ado, I'll just take you through the time slots that are available for different kind of speeches. So we have prepared speech. Today I think we have only the icebreaker session. So for prepared speech, other than the icebreaker session, this is normally from 5 to 7 minutes. At the end of 5 minutes, which is basically the qualified time, I'll show the green card, which means the speaker has qualified, followed by yellow card at the end of 6 minutes, which is means target time has reached, and red card is at the end of 7 minutes, which means we'll have to wind up the speech. Sorry. Similarly, for icebreaker speech, we have time limit allotted from 4 to 6 minutes. At the end of 4 minutes, we'll have this green card. Then at the end of 5 minutes, yellow card. And at the end of 6 minutes, we'll have this red card. Similarly, for evaluator speech, we have 2 to 3 minutes allotted. So for at the end of 2 minutes, I'll show this green card. Then at the end of 2 minutes 30 seconds, I'll show this yellow card, and at the end of 3 minutes, I'll show this red card. So I'll position it quite well so that everyone, it will be visible to the speakers very well. And we have an more speech that is called table topics. So for that, we have 1 to 2 minutes time slots available. And here the speaker will get the time to speak between 1 to 2 minutes, and where at the end of 1 minute, I will show this green card. Then at the end of 1 minute 30 seconds, yellow card. And at the end of 2 minutes, red card. And there will be 30 seconds grace period that will be available to all the speakers. So with that, I'll hand over to Toastmaster Vinith. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amal. So please don't count it. I'm just going to introduce our next role taker, and which is Toastmaster Vanita. She works in an insurance tech company and startup, and believes in the concept of give and take. And as we initially saw, she's very curious being only until the numbers come. Right? So let's give a good round of applause to Toastmaster Vanita.
So thank you, Toastmaster Vinith, my fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guests. My role as the R counter is to record unnecessary sounds used by the speakers and role bearers, which include the crutch sounds like the filler words like but, like, no, so, the filler phrases like you know and so, and long pauses. So at the end of the session, I will record and I will present my report to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anita. The next role is going to help us in improve our English communication. What is the most important aspect of English? Grammar, isn't it? So let's invite our grammarian, Toastmaster Prashant. His calmness is his superpower, and his patience in collaboration makes him hero. So let's welcome Toastmaster Prashant.
Thank you, Vinith. Hello everyone, I am Prashant. I am playing the role of a grammarian today. My responsibility is to pay close attention to all the speakers and evaluators in the good usage and not so good usage of the language or the vocabulary. It's my responsibility to propose you the word of the day, which is tenacious. It means holding on to the something which you believe is right. An example of using that is Colonel Sanders was a very brave and tenacious man because he held on to his fried chicken recipe for 1009th time. He was rejected 1008th time, till 1008th time, and then 1009th guy said yes to it. The brave and tenacious guy built KFC today. At the end of the meeting, when the general when I'm caught by the general evaluator, I'll present you the report of the vocabulary usage by all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prashant. Such a tenacious team of tag, isn't it? Awesome. All right, so with that, I think I've introduced all the tag team. I'll give my report at the end of the session, my feedbacks, my suggestions and all. And with that, let's invite our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Arvindan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vinith. It was a wonderful explanation of rules, as every our math teacher does. He explained the rules with his tag team. So next is prepared speeches. like how the numbers is functional element of our life. As our general evaluator mentioned, when we start cooking, we used to put the salt and spice according to the ratio of how we cook. Like if we cook large, we used to put 2 or 3, we used to multiply. From starting cooking, let's say we are going outside, we used to check our fuel, okay, how long it will last, where I need to take the fuel. We used to do this calculation. Forget about that. When you are coming to this Toastmaster meeting, you used to calculate, okay, I'm taking some role, I have to be there at 10:50. So anyway, I know Marathagali there will be 20 minutes traffic, I will stuck. And anyway, this auto guy, I know he will cancel my 3 rides, 4th ride only I will get. That 20 minutes, here 10 minutes, so 30 minutes. While going, it will take 30 minutes. So I have to leave by 10:15. Apart from this, math is a behind element of now a current scientific like artificial intelligence, let's say building technology, electric, construction, all these things are fueled by maths only. So this is how the math is functional element of our life. So without further ado, let's go into the prepared speeches. Before welcoming our speaker, I would like to welcome the evaluator of that speaker, Toastmaster Akshay. So Toastmaster Akshay have done aerospace engineering from UPES Dehradun. He's in aviation domain from last 8 years and current vice president of membership of Whitefield Toastmasters. So let's welcome Akshay with a round of applause.
Thank you, Aravindan.
Yeah.
Good morning once again.
Good morning.
I'll come onto the stage couple of more times, so bear with me. Okay, so I'll be the evaluator for Toastmaster Rahul today. He is attempting icebreaker, which is level 1, project 1 of any pathway. So he is from the path presentation mastery, and the objective of this project is to introduce yourself to the club and know the basic elements of a public speech. All the best to you, Rahul, and over to you, TMOD Aravindan.
Thank you for explaining the objective of the role. So, when you started learning numbers from 1 to 10 in your childhood, it will be hard. Like you need to remember 1, 2, 3, 4, you will sometimes forget. After learning the 10th, it will be easy. You can form numbers as any as crores or even millions, trillions, just rearranging the numbers. Like that only in Toastmasters also, starting the few steps will be hard. Giving your icebreaker and taking some roles will be hard. After that, you will love to do. Like that, our first speaker is going to deliver his icebreaker speech. So, only thing is we need to be tenacious about it, and so our first speaker is taking the first step. Please encourage him. So I would like to invite Rahul. He is a software engineer manager by professional, a cricket lover and love to travel and a passionate gamer. I would like to invite. So chasing dreams, Toastmaster Rahul, chasing dreams.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arvindan. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Have you experienced the rain yesterday?
Yes.
It was great, wasn't it? Yeah. After a long wait, finally, Bangalore's weather is back to its best. It's a great day to share experiences and stories. And today, I'm here with you all to share one of mine, which is close to my heart. I hail from Uttar Pradesh. However, I completed my studies in Andhra, MP and Chhattisgarh. The reason being, my father was a principal in Navodaya Vidyalaya, and wherever he got transferred, we moved along with him and got to stay in multiple states. Growing up, I had only 2 hobbies, playing cricket and playing video games. Let me share a few of interesting instances which probably you all might relate to as well. Let me ask a question. How many of you gamble? Oh, was it? I was expecting none, but glad to know that I got one. Anyways, what if I say that we all have been gamblers since our childhood? I still remember saying, "Hey Lord, please let Sachin score a century today. I'll offer you coconuts." "Hey mom, you will ensure that I get out by 4 p.m. if I finish my homework today on time." I played a similar gamble with my parents when I was in 6th standard. I asked them, if I get first rank in this class, you'll ensure that I'll get a TV video game. They agreed, and I worked really hard for that year, and I indeed secured first rank in that class. My parents got really happy, but gave me a bicycle instead as a gift. Turns out my sister really wanted it, and I had to share it with her. I was completely heartbroken. I didn't even touch the cycle for a year. But seeing me disappointed, my father introduced me to the computer teacher of the school. It was summer holidays back then, and he introduced me to the computer lab, having 50 plus computers for whole 2 months. There was nobody in that 40-acre campus, only me, the computer teacher, and 50 computers. I was hooked. Never in my entire life I have been that tenacious and punctual to go 9 to 5 to school and computer. That was in the computer lab. That was my first experience of a 9 to 5 job. Only it was much more fun than what we do today. I still remember those early days playing Dave, Mario, Contra, Road Rash all day long. Yes, Road Rash, the very same one in which we had to kick other drivers off the road to win, right? That's the one. So it was much simpler days back then. Just playing cricket, playing video games, watching Shaktiman 12 p.m. sharp on a Sunday, and then getting sad really after the Sunday 4 p.m. movie on Doordarshan ended, signaling that the weekend is over and next day we have to start again from Monday in school. As I grew older, my love for technology and gaming deepened. I had my life all planned out. Having scored more marks in science than mathematics, I decided that I'll be better off if I choose biology as my stream for my future studies. However, मेरी life में एक twist आया. My life had a twist. My father, having observed my keen interest in technology and gaming, knew that I'd be a great engineer, and for that I had to choose maths. So he did not directly come to me and force me to pick maths. He went and spoke to my mathematics teacher, whom I greatly admired. He just spoke to me once. He just called me and said, "Hey Rahul, tell me, what would you like to do if you would have no responsibilities forever in your life?" I'd say, "Sir," I was really frank with him. I said, "Sir, I'll play video games all day." He said, "Oh, really? What you have been playing these days?" I said, "It's FIFA. You must try it really. It's really good." He said, "Okay, I will indeed try it. Do you know which company developed it?" I said, "Yes, it's EA Games." What if I tell you, you can work for EA Games, develop these games like FIFA, and play for the whole day just to test them out and get paid handsomely while doing so?" I was hooked. I said, "Really? What am I supposed to do that?" He said, "Game developers are the ones who develop these applications, and they get a handsome pay while doing that. Now you already know which subject you are supposed to choose. Will you choose biology or mathematics?" Next day, everyone in the campus saw me running behind the school administration just to change my stream from biology to mathematics. Throughout my entire career, I have been chasing technical excellence for last 11 years. However, recently I realized professional communication, presentation is really important to corporate leadership. That's the reason I joined Whitefield Toastmasters. And I really regret not joining it sooner, because I was staying just 100 meters away in Purva Rivera for last 5 years. Anyways, I'm truly grateful to grow with such a dynamic community here. And as Helen Keller once said, "Alone you can do so less, together you can do so much more." Let's grow and learn together. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rahul. When I asked the question, "Do you like math? Justify your answer," he told, "Yes. In fact, math made his life." He told more details will be on my icebreaker speech. I got the answer now. Thank you. So, Next session will be table topics. Before that, I will ask few math quiz to you guys. Okay, just to bear with me. It's just a simple 2 questions. Okay, you have when you have given 2 options, like take 1 million rupee at one time or take 1 rupees and twice it every day for 1 month. Which option will you choose? Option 2. Yes, you guys are brilliant. So if we took 1 rupees per day and twice it every day for 1 month, it will be more than billions compared to the million that you got. The second question is, there are only 2 numbers behind all the tech data that we are seeing, whatever it is, videography or images, data, all behind this, there are only 2 numbers. Can you guys guess which are the 2 numbers that play all this role?
0.
Yes, 1 and 0. As we all know, it's the way the computer stores the data, 1 and 0. So like this, the table topic session will be impromptu session where the table topic master will give the topic at a time. You have to think and speak about it, like how you did answer for these questions. So today, our table topic master, Sukesh, he is an aerospace engineer. He was born and brought up in small town called Kannur in Kerala. Reading books, running a half marathon is his next target. Started learning Mridangam recently. He joined Toastmasters to improve his public speaking skills. When I asked the question, do you like math? Just for your answer, he told, I like math. Without math, world is 0. Sorry, 0 is also a number. We cannot express anything without maths. So without any further ado, I would like to invite our table topic master, Toastmaster Sukesh.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How things are going? Good? Okay. I'm Sukesh. I'm a table topic master for the day. So, table topic is always an interesting session. There are 2 ways. One, you don't need to prepare anything. Just come and speak. Very interesting. Second is, you don't know which topic you are going to get, right? So today I'm going little different. So I don't have any topics. Means normally we used to have questions here and you guys come and answer. So I don't have any questions here. I have few words. So I'll give that words. With that you can develop stories, your experience. You can share your experience or you can share something you heard somewhere. Okay, anything up to you. So this session already our timer explained. It is 1 to 2 minutes. So you have to speak any topic on 1 to 2 minutes, and less than 1 is disqualified, and 2, I think 2 more than you can go till 2:30. So that's all. So you get 30 seconds here. You can come here after getting the topic. You can think about that topic. You can prepare for that. After 30 seconds, you can, or if you want, you can use 30 seconds. Otherwise, leave it. When you express or when you say first word, your time start. So then 2 minutes. Okay, so why we need this kind of topics in Toastmaster? Any guess? Correct. See, as for me, whatever you prepare and you present or you do something, exam or anything, you get some result definitely, but that will be average. But if you get a chance where you have to show yourself without preparation, definitely you get higher return. For kind of cracking an interview without preparing that particular question, so you get better result. So definitely this is required for our life, in professional life as well as personal life. And there is no rules here. You have to think yourself and express, and there is no right answer or wrong answer. Okay, this is your view. You are going to express it here. Just relax and have fun. So, for example, if I say one word, if you give one word, innovation, suppose. So you can share some innovative idea what you recently seen or you applied in your life. Let's just give you the example. It's not limited to these 2 areas. Anything you can talk about it. Okay, let's start. Who want to come first? See, in school days,
teacher asked some questions, right? So he may be searching me, he didn't find me there. So I go under the bench. But after growing, what will happen? Definitely teacher is going to catch you. No, why don't you be the first one? Yes sir, tell me. That's what I used to do. Here also, Toastmasters also, any table topics, I say yes, I'm first. So I know, I don't know which topic, okay. Anyway, I had to come here. So who want to come first? Come.
Maruf.
Maruf, the word is adventure. Maruf, adventure.
Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Maruf. So the word which I got is adventure. I should say that I love adventures. Standing here, speaking in front of you, being a stammerer is a very big, it's a kind of a different, it's a very different adventure which takes a lot of guts to do. So it's not like I am boasting about myself, but I'm just trying to give adventure a little value here. And we all might love adventure, right? It's not like each and everything is, it is kind of an adventure if we do, if you're going to a hill station, if you are talking to our crush, if we are talking to a friend where so we don't know anything about him, but especially we want to know something about it. So everything is kind of an adventure if we believe in it. Other than that, I can say that I have been to Kerala recently on a solo ride, and it was a great adventure for me. So I started with Coorg, then Mannar, then Mysore, then Kasaragod, then Alleppey. It was a great adventure for me. Apart from that, what I can say is that if we have adventure in life, then we have excitement in life, then we have like colors in life. So it's very important that we have adventures, we experience adventure, and we have to love adventure. So that's all, I think that's all.
Thank you, Madhu. So, anyway, today's topic is max, right? So, one question, can you tell me that is not having the answer in max? Sorry?
One question?
That is not having a right answer in max.
What would you get? What would you get if you divide the number by 0?
Correct mathematical answer. Anything else? Someone asks you, how much you love me? Can you tell the answer?
No.
You can count number, right? But number never end. Okay. Let us go to second table topic speaker. Who want to come? Yeah. Shiv Shankar. So Shiv Shankar, your topic is, or the word is transformation. Shiv Shankar, transformation.
Thank you for the topic. Transformation. So for me, transformation is something that goes on throughout your life. When I think about transformation, it's like you are born, right? Then you go through different phases of your life. You go to school, you do maths, and then you go to college, you take up different things in your life. You are part of different clubs like this, which is transforming you. You go on several great trips that transforms you, and some other things, you do different things. And that is the one that transforms you. So, for me, I was actually a very, introvert guy back in school, and I was not like in front of stage. I could not come, I could not talk. Then one fine day, I appeared for a speech competition, and it was the Independence Day speech, and I practiced it in front of mirror so much that I still remember the lines I said. That like a phoenix that arises from its own ashes, India too arose from the ashes of revolutionary fire that had swept through it and emerged as a free nation. That was around, I think, 15 years back. I still remember the lines, right? So that's the thing. I think that transformed me, and that gave me something to achieve in my life, that I want to be on stage and I want to do something about it. So that's why I am here. And yeah, so that transformation is something that would be lifelong with you for different things in your life, and you just have to grab the opportunity. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Who want to come next? Come. Next. Your good name?
Sanjana.
Sanjana. Sanjana, the word for you is trust.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. So, my topic is trust. So, for me, the trust is a big thing. Not for me. I think trust is, everything for everyone. Like, you can't trust in everyone. Like, if you're meeting with a stranger, something would require, like, few people just judge by their their personality, whether you should judge that one or not, whether you should trust that one or not. Many things for me, like, after a time only the trust will build up for me. So trust is everything for me. And what I would say about trust, that's all. It was my first speech I've tried.
Yeah, I can. Your good name? No. Naveen. Just put it here like this. So Naveen, the word for you is yummy. Yummy. Yeah.
30 seconds. 30 seconds to think, right? Hey folks, very good afternoon to one and all present here. Starts with a sunny morning, with a Sunday morning. So I was so amazing to see the Emmy sun. Not Emmy sun, it's so hot sun. So I was very embarrassed, like the way yesterday was there, today was there. Like it was a total change. Yesterday morning, I'm still finding out whether it is sun came or not. But suddenly rain only came, no sun came. So the day goes. Saturday, Saturday. All the day I'm thinking to step out. Rain comes. When I back, rain stops. This is what the whole day was going on. Suddenly I got Emmy, like feeling at 5:30, rain went. Suddenly I went and then packed all the things and then sadly gone to order Maggie. Of course, he given a topic Emmy, right? I used to hear this word in advertisements, Emmy, something like that, but I don't remember the exact name of that product. So this is what I got to know when I get this word into my mind. I am very humming. No, this sound makes me so quite good, because even though after eating that Emmy noodles or Yippee noodles, I still feel hungry. You know that that food is not even enough for me for even 1 hour. So I feel like that. Finally, I got not Emmy after eating noodles. So thank you so much for the wonderful opportunity. Have a great day, guys.
Thank you, Naveen. Yes, giving a yummy speech. Someone was talking about the numbers. Japanese believe 9 is not good number, right? What Indian believes? Any idea? 13. So I remember one first outing we went, I think Guruvayur. Then we went to hotel, After that 12, there is no 13 room. They made 12A and 12B. Then I got why we are keeping 13, because some believes 13 is not a good number. But for me it was it's a lucky number. When I was in my previous organization, we got a big problem in one of connector, so some functioning connector. So there are 100 pins. So one is making all noise, all problems. So what you do? Trial and error, right? We Indians do that, trial and error, right? If one is not working, we'll remove and see other is working or not. So what my task was remove each pin and see switch on the system is working or not. So like that 100 times I have to do. It will take definitely half day work. So choice is with me. Which one do you select first? I can start from 1 or I can start from 100 and come back, right? I can do. So I decided, okay, 13 is a bad number for us, right? Why don't we start with 13? So I just removed 13. Switch on. System was working fine. So it was lucky number, okay? Okay. So, who want to come next? Come, sir. Good name?
Chandan.
It's this side. Yeah. Chandan, the word for you is courage.
Thank you for the topic. My word is courage. So in everyone's life, the courage is important to do anything, or even when you start, realizing yourself and starting your first class primary education, that you need a courage. When you are born and start rolling on the floor, that also needs a kind of a courage for you. And when you start your primary education, you learn some words and you have to memorize that also needs a courage. So one of the great example that I can give you, when you come to the stage and when you say that I want to be a part of the impromptu speech, that also requires courage. Stand here and speak in front of the audience. So, thank you.
Thank you, Chandan. Who want to come next? Yes, I'll go next. So good. Manoj. Manoj, the word for you is imagination.
Yeah. Very good morning, everyone. The topic is imagination. If you want to do something special in your life and be the successful in your life, imagination play a very vital role in your life. If you can't in a position to imagine, then you can't go ahead. So, and everyone to be a successful person in their life, so first start to imagine and then fix the target and then work for that and work hard to achieve that targets. So important play very important role, and not at this stage but at every age group of people. If you end the imagination, you will stop at that point. So it is a continuous process to be the successful in your life. Thank you.
Really inspiration, sir. Who want to come next? Someone? Yes. Good name?
I'm Shreya.
Sorry?
Shreya.
Shreya, topic for you is success.
Shreya. 30 seconds, right? Okay. Hello everyone. So my topic is success. So basically, success for me is basically being able to come up on stage and giving a good speech, because ever since childhood I have had a stutter, and I've always tried to go up on stage and give a good speech. But somehow I always refrain from coming up here and speaking up on this stage. So right now also I was very scared to come up here and speak on the stage, but I was I thought that I should come up here to face my fears so that I can get better at speaking. And also one of my most biggest dream is to go and give a TED talk and be successful in that. So when I finally give a TED talk, I think that I'll be very successful when I finally give that, because it is one of my biggest dreams. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Who want to come next? Your good name? Karan. Karan.
Karan.
Karan, your topic is...
Karan.
Sorry?
K-A-R-A-N.
Karan. Okay, sorry. Karan. Yeah, your topic is journey.
Journey. Thank you. I got 30 seconds to think, right? Thank you for the message, that journey. Hello everyone, my name is Karan and I'm the member of Toastmasters, and I guess this is my second time I'm here. So that has been a wonderful journey. That's not that much long, but I'm embracing it every time I'm here. So I started participating in Toastmasters out of a bad luck, because the journey started, I was dating a girl who was into Toastmaster, and she told that we will go on a date after the Toastmaster session will be completed. And I was standing outside the hall and waiting for her, and she never showed up. And the Toastmaster sergeant invited me over, and are you here for the Toastmaster? I was like, yeah, I don't know anything else to do. And so at that time, there was a final session going on the same table like that, and it was a wonderful journey, and just a random stroke of luck that I'm standing here right now. And it is an amazing journey to meet all of you, especially the young lady from IIT Madras who has got the courage to embrace her journey from the very first day to very first wonderful speech, and thank you for that. And I give you the best of luck and very well journey ahead to you. Thank you.
Who want to come next? Come. Good name?
Vanita.
Vanita. The topic for you is joy.
Good morning, everyone. What is joy? Joy is nothing but finding happiness even in little things. So the other day I saw a baby, sitting in a pram and just watching people and laughing. So that for me is joy. Joy is just going out there and jumping into water. That is joy for me. So yeah, it is how tenacious we are in terms of that, we have to achieve joy in our life. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.
As Vanida told, we are naughty boys in college. I don't know here that system is there, or after 10th, we normally go to +1 and +2. In Kerala, that is called pre-college or pre-degree. So before degree, we have to go pre-degree. So I was lucky because I was last batch in that. Then after immediately 10th, we will go to normal college, where your seniors, degree students, postgraduates, all will be there, and we are very juniors, right? So from seniors we learn everything. Not good for us, everything bad for us. So professor want to motivate us. So is Professor Ramachandra, he came to us and told, most joy when you get, so he told you go to coconut tree top and see from there the world, then you feel most happiness or joy. So how you reach there? So he told only thing, you learn more. So each day you learn, you are climbing one step, and finally one day you reach. So opposite to that, one guy asked, if you jump from there, what will happen? Okay, who want to come next? You, ma'am. Good name?
Pooja.
Yeah. Your topic is kindness.
Kindness.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today my topic is kindness. So everybody has kindness in their heart, but some people shows and some doesn't show. As girls, they are blessed with more kindness, because when they get married and they have kid, after that, as a mother, they are more kind. Then they learn how people are like my mother. She was care, and these things shows kindness. And outside also we go and see people are poor and showing kindness to them, and it is a good thing. And like in world also we see lot of big celebrities, big people are also donating, showing their kindness in other forms. Like we have things, and after this kindness we feel good in our heart. If we do good things for other peoples and showing sorry,
Thank you, Pooja. Anyone? Any volunteers? Oh, yes. Your good name?
Srihari, sir.
Srihari. Srihari. Your topic is mirror.
Mirror. Okay, mirror is where we see ourselves, and we see how beautiful we are, handsome we are, and we try to improve ourselves, like we comb ourselves and try to look good in front of others. I was lacking in communication skills, and I tried to improve myself, speaking to myself only in mirror, so I could speak better. All in my schooling and all, I never spoke English and never gave speeches or never been on stage. So this is probably like second or third time being on stage, and it's very difficult to speak in front of others.
I think I'll develop myself, and yeah, that's how I started speaking to myself in mirror, and yeah, that's the starting stage. Now I'm here. I'll try to improve myself, and with all of your help, and that's all. Thank you.
Last few more topics. You want to come? You want to come? Your good name?
Pratika.
Pratika. Hi, Pratika.
Pratika.
Pratika. Topic for you is hope.
Hope. Yeah. Hope is a really big word. I mean, it's mostly like you have to have hopes in life. Ever since I started discovering myself, I have been like, in some of the topics, I have been very pessimistic. So without having hopes, it's not possible for anyone to go anywhere. So having a optimism attitude or behavior and still keeping the hopes that best things happens is a thing that is very important for us to move forward. And probably at times we tend to assume that things cannot go the way we expect it to, but still giving it a try can never be of any wrong or cannot really cause much of a harm. So having a hope can really be helpful, and thank you.
Thank you, Pratika. Who's going to become next?
Come on, guys.
Akshay is there. Last.
I'm already taking 3-4 roles, so you like it.
Anyone not done? Ma'am? Good name?
Surya.
Surya. Surya. Right. Surya, your topic is smile.
Smile. Hi everyone. So even I don't have the habit of speaking in front of others, but I try to show my daughter like how the world is. So now smile is very important, whether like how you are and what you are, like which makes you more beautiful, even however your looks are and however which color you have, which country from you are, everything forget about that. One smile will give you more beautiful than anybody else, and it's always good for health also. And what else, like try to make everybody smile, like in front of you. If somebody is feeling bad, sad, or like if they are in problem, try to help them, bring a smile out of them. So that is a big achievement for me. Like more than you donate something, give some food or whatever it is, let try to make them smile. That is itself is a big achievement for us. Like make the world healthy and let us smile together. Yeah. Thank you.
I think anyone else? Akshay, you want to try? Your topic is love.
Very hard to find. These days, yes, it's very difficult to find. Everyone has their own definition of finding love. We talk to different set of people out there. They have their own definitions, own set of list out there. Some people might not have the list, but when they start talking to the other people on the other side of the table, then they kind of think that they might have a list, and they start preparing one. And when they, go to next meeting, or go to meet some other person, then they might look into that checklist. So it's a very complicated issue. I believe you all can agree to me on this, and it's not as easy as it used to be in 90s or 2000, early 2000s. It's a bit complicated issue because people these days believe in terminologies like DINK, dual income, no kids. You might have heard of these terminologies, right? So it's very difficult, but if you have get someone who loves you in your life for your lifetime. You consider yourself very lucky. Take care of them, love them, and enjoy your life. Over to you.
Thank you, Akshay. I think I have still topics left with me. Anyone want to come? Yes, sir. Your topic is fun. Fun.
My dear Toastmasters and guests, fun is so important thing in our life, isn't it? Anything that we do, even this Toastmaster session, when Akshay came, somewhere he brought in that story and brought that fun element, right? Or the speakers. I think the moment we start enjoying anything, that's where fun is. Think about there is something called humorous speeches in Toastmasters, and then you should see some of those. I think I've been part of one of the contests. I lost, but I really enjoyed because the kind of speeches that used to happen. I think everyone was just focused on. How many of you like Kapil Sharma? Not many, but some of you I'm sure might be liking. Some of you hate him. I also don't like him that much, the kind of jokes he makes. But he is, I think now he's doing so well on Netflix as well, right? So with the same old jokes and same set of people, I think the only major thing is fun that he brings in everything, right? So I think here in Toastmasters or even in the office, you start liking people. You start loving people who somewhere have fun in anything that they do, right? You like bosses who like to who are not very serious, who try to bring fun even when there's a serious thing, instead of being really serious and start scolding and all. So for me, I think fun is so important, and yeah, that's all about fun. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, with this, I'm concluding this session. So first of all, thank you all for coming here and participating. It's really a great courage. You all shown that. And that's all. I think all you have fun.
Thank you, Toastmaster Showcase. So how I am playing with the numbers, he played with words. It was a tenacious session, back-to-back speakers in the stage. Next, coming to our theme, as we all solve the problem, we all make mistakes, lot of mistakes, some minor to major mistakes. I would like to bring some of the major mathematical mistakes that went into like big loss for the company. One of the instances happened in Mumbai when they tried to build some linker bridge between the two bridges. Due to some mathematical slope calculation mistake, the bridge was like this. It was not the perfect coincidence. So the company made around 7 to 8 crores loss because of that. Not in Mumbai, even NASA made some mistake. For some of their project, there is some mistake in unit conversion. Because of that conversion mistakes, they made around $125 million of loss. That project didn't success, it exploded because of the unit conversion mistakes. So we also make lot of mistakes, right? The first mistake, mathematical mistake myself was, when I hear this, my CTC, I divided it by 12 to get the enhanced salary. That was my first mistake. After joining the company only, I realized that it was not divided by exact 12, there will be a huge difference. So like that, we all do mistakes. The thing is, we need to realize our mistakes and make it in the next upcoming season, we need to think and recover from it. Like that, the next session will be evaluation section, where the general evaluator with his tag team will give all the evaluation of our speeches. Before that, as our table topic master and presiding officer talked about numbers and lucks, I just want to think about your favorite number with why. Like my favorite number is 4 because I born on November 4th and in my college also, my roll number is 4. So I was like 4 is my favorite number. So you all guys can think of your favorite number and why that number is your favorite number. If time permits, after the evaluation session, we may talk about it. So without any further ado, I would like to hand over the session to our general evaluator for the evaluation session. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arvindan, for making this world of number even more fascinating for us, all of us. So let's give a good round of applause to Toastmaster Arvindan. Now, it's the most important part of this meeting is evaluation. So I say most important because there are very less places where you deliver something and you get feedbacks immediately. So this is a place, speaker has given his speech, and evaluator is ready with his evaluation. So let's welcome our evaluator, Toastmaster Akshay, to evaluate Toastmaster Rahul. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much, Vineet. Toastmaster Rahul, congratulations to you on completing your icebreaker. It's the first step towards the journey of 1,000 miles which you will take with Toastmasters. Come on guys, give it up for Toastmaster Rahul. One word I would like to start with, brilliant. Brilliantly done. I will divide your evaluation within 2 segments. Good things which I noticed and the areas of improvement. Starting from the good things, I would like to mention the impromptu element in your speech. For what I believe is, you might be preparing for your speech, for your icebreaker from last 2-3 weeks, but yesterday it rained and you added that impromptu element at the beginning of your speech. It's a very brave step and you did it very right. Kudos to you on that. Second thing which I want to notice is the humor. A pinch of humor was there. You asked audience a question and you are not expecting that particular answer. But someone answered in that manner and you managed it in a very humorous manner and it was conveyed to the audience. Kudos to you on that. The content was very much relatable because you mentioned that parents, the gambling with the parents, and we all have thrown tantrums in front of our parents, bargaining that the barter system, that I'll do this work and I'll go for the playing session in the evening. So that was very much relatable. Regarding the opening, body and conclusion, it was on point, perfect. Now I would like to jump onto the bandwagon of the areas of improvement. The things which will help you amplify your level of speech. The first thing which I noticed was the loudness in your voice. You were speaking with the flat tone. You held a point onto the stage and the voice was actually flat. I was sitting at the back and I had to do an extra effort to hear you. So maybe you can be a bit louder there. The second thing which I noticed was you were holding a cell phone in your hand, but you never used it in your speech. So if it was a prop, then it's completely fine. But if it is not a prop, then you can always keep it because it could act as a distraction for the audience. So if it is necessary, then you keep it as a prop. Otherwise, it's fine. And the last, I would like to give you a challenge in terms of body language, as it's your first speech. But there were some things in your speech where you mentioned certain pointers. So you can use your fingers like 1, 2, 3 like that. So audience will be able to kind of remember that in a prolonged way. It will be in their mind for a longer time. All in all, speech was really good and you definitely did all the objectives in your speech. And all these things which I mentioned as areas of improvement will definitely help you in bring your speech to the next level. All the best to you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Akshay. What a nice evaluation. Let's give a round of applause to Toastmaster Akshay. And a couple of things for Toastmaster Rahul. I think this is one of the best speeches that I've heard in the icebreaker. The kind of eye contact you were doing, the kind of quotations and questions, the dialogues that you were making in the ice breaking. I think that's a perfect way to give a speech. Thank you so much for your amazing speech today, Rahul, and I'll look forward for the next speeches from you. All right, so now let's hear from our tag team. So let's start with Timer, who is going to tell us how did we fare as in our timings. Toastmaster Amal.
be punctual or remain on time shows how much effectful related we are. So I'd like to congratulate all the speakers who are within time. So starting with table topics speakers, Toastmaster Murph, he was inspired, I think 1 minute 32 seconds is right. Then Shiv Shankar, 1 minute 47 seconds. Toastmaster Sanjana, 48 seconds. Naveen, 2 minutes 2 seconds. Chandan, 1 minute 15 seconds. Manoj, 1 minute 1 second. Shreya, 1 minute 46 seconds. Toastmaster Karan, 1 minute 38 seconds. Toastmaster Vanita, 40 seconds. Toastmaster Puja, 1 minute 40 or 1 minute 40 seconds. Sri Hari, 48 seconds. Pratika, 1 minute 2 seconds. Surya, so you 1 minute 2 seconds as well. Akshay, 1 minute 15 seconds. And Toastmaster Vineet, 1 minute 39 seconds. Moving on, Rahul, it was a marvelous speech, and you were within time. You took 5 minutes 46 seconds. And just for the evaluation speech, Akshay took 10 minutes. So all were within time. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amal. Now let's hear our ums and other figures from Toastmaster Vanita.
Okay, so starting with TMOD, Arvind, he used 12 times are, 13 times so, and 2 times because. SAA Monica, she used are 9 times, and 3 times she used and. GE Vineet has used are once, so once, but once, and once. Grammarian, okay, yet to have. Speaker 1, Rahul, are 6 times and 9 times. Evaluator Akshay, he's played multiple roles, so I'm just consolidating it. 11 times are, 4 times so, 4 times but, 3 times and. Table topic 1, Maruf, are once, so once. Shiv Shankar, 3 times are, 2 times so. Sanjana, 3 times are, 2 times so. Naveed, 1 time are, 3 times so, 2 times like. Chandan, 6 times are, 3 times so, 4 times and. Manoj, are once, so 4 times, but once and once. Shreya, 7 times so 2 times, like 2 times, but once. Karan, 3 times are, so is once and is once. Pooja is 8 times are, so once, but once, 3 times and. Sri Hari, 2 times so, 4 times and. Pratika, 2 times are, 2 times so, 2 times like, once is but, and is 2 times. Surya, 2 times like, 2 times but, and 2 times and. So yeah, this is the report. Thank you.
What a tenacious report. All right, let's invite our grammarian today, Toastmaster Prashant, for giving his feedback.
First of all, sorry for all the sneezes you are hearing. I realized I have got a severe cold after coming here. Otherwise, I would not disturb so much. All right. Today's report on usage of good grammars. Today's word of the day was tenacious. It was used by General Evaluator Vineet twice, Aravindan once, Rahul once, and Vanita once. The improper usages, Toastmaster Akshay, a little bit of intro. It could have been quick intro. Toastmaster Arvindan, in your faces. It could be on your faces. Meeting of the structure. It should be structure of the meeting. And then several times you have used maths. It could be mathematics or maths, not maths. Yeah? Then I have Toastmaster Maharuf. Boasting, you were giving speech on the adventure, right? It was not boasting, because boasting means exaggerating. While you were proud of it, the right word could have been bragging. Right? And then Toastmaster Dhabi, I think so. I'm sorry if I'm misspelling it. Whether sun came on or not. It could be sun has risen or not yet. Not sure where these. Anyway, and table topic master Sukesh. All have you fun. It should be you all have fun. And few good things that I have noticed. Toastmaster Akshay used word fascinated. He used. Sorry, I lost my word. Bandwagon and amplifying. And Toastmaster Rahul used one phrase. All alone you can do less. Together you can do anything. That was good. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you to Toastmaster Prashant. Cool. So I'll just give the general G feedbacks. Akshay, right? Anything else? Okay. Thank you so much. I think tag team, let's give a good round of applause to them for such an exhaustive report, all of them. Finally, as a general evaluator, I'll give my opinions more than feedbacks. So whatever I feel, and please don't take it literally. So I think starting from SA, the best part was this exactly happened on time. I have not seen many clubs. I've been here for third or fourth time. Always starts at 11 exactly. So that's a great thing, right? So let's give a good round of applause for starting well on time. SA immediately she came, Toastmaster Monica, she picked the energy with good round of applause, and then she invited Toastmaster of the day, and again he started with fascinating information about numbers, how that is so important. Couple of feedbacks on TMOD, again as my opinion, is that it's important that we can actually introduce people as far as possible without reading. Even for me, I think sometimes I do that, but Toastmaster is also for networking, right? If we don't know each other personally, then somewhere that messaging goes away, right? If I'm just reading, okay, this is so and so. So can we do a bit of preparation? Even I couldn't do this this time. I think it's important as a role taker, we can do this preparation a bit ahead, try to understand the other person, who is he, what does he do, and all that. And if we can pick some good thing, Akshay did that, right? He, without even naming reading anything, he was just telling everything without that. Even I'm taking notes, but let's try to do that. We all have to go to that level. That's just one thing. The way he introduced the speaker name, topic name, many times we missed that. I think he exactly used that. So great, amazing TMOD today for Toastmaster. Let's give a good round of applause to Toastmaster Vindan. Tag, as I said, I think amazing exhaustive report. We generally don't get all these details, so I think all the reports were very exhaustive. Evaluator Toastmaster Akshay, amazing evaluation. Just one thing that came to me as an opinion. Again, Akshay was probably in the first speech. We generally avoid giving too much of feedbacks because it's all about encouragement. Feedback can be given as a separate discussion, but one or two feedback should be enough. Probably feedback was many and appreciations were also there. But I think perfect CRC approach that you applied. I generally avoid CRC for the first speech, particularly in body language, and that's not expected. But amazing, overall a great evaluation. Speaker, as I said, I think amazing story, amazing eye contact. He used word of the day. Surprisingly, that was, and Akshay mentioned that lots of dynamic things were there in his speech. TTM, Toastmaster Sukesh, I think you hold the whole session for half. I think it was not easy to have so many topics. Almost everyone got covered. Everyone were able to speak. So that was so good to see. And then I think all through, I don't know how I try to do that. How do you maintain your smiling face all through? That's something I learned from you. So that was really amazing. One thing again, I'll say that initially when you were in introduction could have been whenever you are a person is coming, if you can speak a name a bit louder. Thanks to Toastmaster Amal, he was always asking what's the name. So if you can ask and introduce, okay, Toastmaster Amal, he's going to speak on this particular topic, right? So that again will be a bit helpful for others to understand who is going to speak, and somewhere the speaker also gets a bit of motivation if we take his name very clearly and right. So that's something that we can take care of. Otherwise, I think all the table topic speakers, I think, were amazing. Starting from Toastmaster Maruf, started on adventure. He was so confident, and again, he's so smiling. And when he comes here with all the eye contact and everything, Toastmaster. I think one thing that we can call out: who is the Toastmaster, who is the guest. I mentioned everyone is a Toastmaster, so please don't mind. So Toastmaster Shiv Shankar. I don't know if he's a Toastmaster, but amazing topic transformation, and the way he was so confident, and with all his body language he was displaying. Sanjana, she spoke on trust. Trust is everything for me. That came out really good. Toastmaster Dhavi, I think it was yippee or yummy. Even I couldn't get that. But he was so confident. He didn't even bother what was the word. He just went on, and with all his body language and everything, I was surprised. I think amazing speech, Toastmaster Dhavi. Sorry. Toastmaster Chandan again came for the topic of courage from the time you're born, and talk about public speaking. Very confident speech. I missed a couple of names, guys. Sorry for that. Toastmaster Shreya talked on being successful, and she wants to be a TED Talk, and I'm sure you'll be there. I think it's all about the courage that we are able to bring and come onto the stage. That's just a start. Toastmaster Karan talked about journey. I was surprised. He was so confident. He started appreciating Shreya immediately when he came here. So that itself shows his humorous start on his girlfriend, trapping and all that. But it was amazing. Toastmaster Vanita, she talked very confidently on joy. Toastmaster Pooja on kindness. I think amazing, Pooja. You started and you were very clear when you were speaking. Thank you for your speech. And Toastmaster Srihar on mirror. Again, I think sometimes I feel that we unnecessary. It's general feedback. So we unnecessarily harp on the fact that I'm not confident. When I come here and say I have this problem, I have that problem. I think once you're on the stage, just forget about all the challenges we have. Try to be in that mode. Okay, now I'm here. Now I'll own the stage, right? So you don't have to say it's very difficult to. The moment I say it's difficult to speak here, my mind starts picking that difficult word, right? And then it becomes actually difficult, right? So can we just come here without say, forget about I stammer, or forget about it's difficult, this and that. Just go on and speak. Don't say, I saw with Toastmaster Maruf, the moment he said I stammer, and that's where it started happening, right? So let's forget about it. And this is the stage where we all are going to appreciate anything that we do, right? So let's leverage this. Toastmaster Surya spoke on smile. Toastmaster Akshay, perfect speech by him, right? I think that's all from a feedback perspective. Overall, great session, amazing energy. And with that, back to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vinith, for a wonderful evaluation session. I think still we have some time. So can we play that game, lucky number game? You just need to think of the lucky number. You just have to tell why. Like my lucky number is 4 because I born on November 4th. Just quickly, no need to stand up. Just you can sit and tell, starting from Sukesh.
Yeah, you already explained my lucky number.
Oh yeah, he explained lucky number starting. Lucky number why?
My lucky number also be 4, and it's related to someone's birthday.
You're lucky. Thanks.
Mine is 7.
7.
Usually in our language, 7 would be considered as like crying.
Okay.
So, but most of the people don't choose that number. But somehow, I don't know, whatever happens on 7th or 17th, which ends with 7, it's good for me.
Okay, thank you.
My lucky number is 6 because I am on number 6.
Thank you.
My lucky number is 0. I guess the reason is I got invented that number after the appreciation I got from my manager.
Thank you. You're lucky.
My lucky number is 9 because it's the birthday of my daughter and I got promotion on the same day.
Good. Thank you. You're lucky.
Lucky number is 2.
Okay.
So whenever I started doing first, I failed, and the second I pick it up. So that's why I thought that 2 actually my lucky number.
Thank you. You're lucky. Sir, your lucky number?
I don't have a lucky number. Sometimes I think maybe lucky number, but it does turn to be a lucky number.
Okay. Thank you. Your lucky number? No, lucky. Raj, your 1. Wait.
Because I believe in leading, so.
Oh, good. Your lucky number, Akshay?
I believe all numbers have their own set of significance, but yes, if you ask me specifically, my lucky number would be 7. My date of birth is 7, and 7 is considered religious or maybe sacred in many cultures. Yeah, because of that.
Thank you. Your lucky number?
My lucky number, I'd say 35 because I wanted 35 marks to pass and I didn't say exactly, so that's my
Thank you. Your 0. Why? Okay, thank you. Your lucky number?
It's
7. Any reason?
nothing as such, but whenever I choose 7, it's mostly like, yeah, it's a good.
Okay, thank you.
Actually similar, mine is also 7. I went to a fair one time. I chose the numbers and we have these balls, right? We just have to place it and land around. So I thought, okay, 7 would be the number for me, and then I placed the ball, it went to 7. Also, I am a Dhoni and a Cristiano Ronaldo and a James Bond fan.
Oh.
Yeah, 7 for me.
Dhoni. Your lucky number, Rajesh?
My lucky number is not a single digit one. It's a 4-digit number.
Oh.
1712. I have always tried to find that number wherever I can fit in. Turns out my email ID has that, my mobile number has that. The first car which I bought, that also I tried a lot to get that number, luckily I got it. So wherever I try, I did try to get that number. And it has turned out really well.
Hope your PIN number is not the same. Okay, thank you. Your lucky number?
My lucky number is 6. It represents Venus number 6.
Yes.
So it is very good planet for luck and.
Thank you. Your lucky number?
As such, I don't have a lucky number, but yes, if you are asking, I would consider 8 is my date of birth, so I consider 8.
Okay, thank you. Your lucky number?
My lucky number is 100 because I like to give my 100% in everything.
Okay, thank you. Your lucky number, sir?
I do not have a lucky number as such, but 15 I have started considering now because my son was born in that.
Okay, thank you. Your lucky.
So I don't know if it's lucky or not, but 41 is something that plays a role in my life. So funny story is that I was in 8th standard and I used to like a girl in my class and her car was 4141. So that's where it started, and then my roll number was also 41. And I've seen, I think 3-4 times my roll number used to be 41 and many things around that. So probably we can call it a lucky number. So I generally, anything that I have to choose, I generally pick 41. So that has stayed in my mind.
Thank you. So thank you all. I will just end up with one poet to end up this session with Max. In life, there may be addition of sadness and subtraction of happiness. But never let multiply your thoughts about this. Divide this number by your action against the sadness. And never do less than or greater than comparison with your life with another life. Also, never have an expectation of integration of something, because you will get always differentiated value of the same. Take your life progress in 45-degree slope, then your life will be in balance, like LHS equal to RHS, left hand side equal to right hand side. With that note, I would like to end up this session, and I would like to hand over to a presiding officer Akshay for the induction session. Thank you.
So much. That was quite a mathematical way to end that session. Give it up for Toastmaster Aravindan. And I also want you guys to give a round of applause to General Evaluator Vineet. That was a really good evaluation. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vineet. Now I would like to start the induction session. This will be the third induction session of this term. Okay, and before starting the induction session, I would like to tell you the difference between induction and orientation. Okay, today will be the induction session, so I'll be calling all the new members who are present today on this stage, and they will be taking a pledge with me. The pledge will be including the roles and responsibilities and all those things. And orientation session is different, which could be online or offline, depends. But it will tell you more about Toastmaster, how to take your first step, all about the roadmap and paths, different pathways. Most of you might know the pathways, right? So there are 11 pathways. So all those things and how to start your journey with Toastmaster will be included in orientation session. That could be online or offline, depends. But this is the induction session. I hope it is clear to you now, right? Okay, I'll start the session. Fellow Toastmasters, it is now our duty and privilege to induct new members into the Whitefield Toastmasters Club. This is an important occasion both for these new members and for our club. These individuals have come to Toastmasters seeking to improve their communication and leadership skills, and we now have an opportunity to help them learn, grow, and achieve their goals. I will now call on our new members. Please withhold your applause until the ceremony is completed. Toastmaster Karanbir Singh. Toastmaster Shiv Shankar Kaha. Toastmaster Pooja Singh. Come on, guys. Toastmaster Amal Nag. Toastmaster Vanita Badwa. Toastmaster Vineet Singh. Toastmaster Maruf Malik. Toastmaster Sanjana Dhingra. To all the new members, you are joining a worldwide organization that has helped millions of people learn to communicate more effectively. As the members of Whitefield Toastmasters Club, you will benefit from a proven program of self-development. You will become part of an outstanding group of people who are dedicated to help one another in a spirit of sharing and enjoyment. Mr. Vice President Education, have these new members been given an opportunity to discuss their needs and goals with the club?
Yes.
Have they been told how the Toastmaster programs work and informed of the many benefits they will receive as well as the obligations of membership?
Yes.
Who has been assigned as mentors for these new members?
So recently we concluded on the mentorship assignments and say for example, Pooja has been assigned for me. Amal has been also assigned for me. Vineet has been assigned to me. So we have assigned those of you who have not got the mentor details. You can reach out to me after this meeting. I will update.
Copied. As experienced Toastmasters, you have been asked to help these new members get off a good start. Do you accept the responsibility and pledge to share your knowledge and experience with our new members so that they can immediately begin to benefit from Toastmasters membership?
Yes.
Thank you. To new members, membership in this club and in Toastmasters International is a privilege that carries with it many rewards. Yet it also places certain obligations upon you. We are a group of people brought together to do things we could not accomplish alone. Our collective obligation is to grow and improve ourselves and to share our knowledge and experience with fellow members in spirit of enjoyment. This means you must work diligently towards your own self-development, evaluate others' speeches in a spirit of support and sharing, assist the club in reaching its goal, and remain positive. We ask you, our new members, to dedicate yourself to personal growth, to share this great gift with your fellow members, and to help keep this Toastmasters Club strong and dynamic. Now I will read the pledge, and at the end of the pledge, you can affirm that by saying, yes, I'll do. In the presence of my fellow members of Whitefield Toastmasters Club, make this firm obligation to attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment, to apply yourself to the projects outlined in the Toastmasters education program, to participate actively in club activities, to evaluate others in positive, constructive manner, to build open, friendly relationships with your fellow members, and to bring other new members into the club so that they can also gain benefits from Toastmasters. Do you agree and affirm on this?
Yes.
Thank you. Now for the club members. We, the members of Whitefield Toastmasters Club, pledge to support you in your quest for self-development, to provide you with positive, helpful evaluations, to maintain a friendly, supportive atmosphere, to give you opportunity to help others, and to make your Toastmasters membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience. Do you agree and affirm on this?
Yes.
Thank you. I personally welcome you to Whitefield Toastmasters. Give it up for them. Thank you so much, guys. So that was me as the inducting officer for the third induction session of this term. I've switched to the different role now. I'll be the presiding officer for today's meeting, and I would like to invite our VP Education Raj to come onto the stage and please explain us the significance of the Rendezvous Bronze Champion and the Growth Term 1 Champion Awards. Please give it up for him, guys.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Raj. I am currently serving as the VP Education, and some of you might have attended, the recent event which happened, the coronation. Can I have a raise of hands of people who attended coronation? Okay, how was your experience? Could you share your experience with everyone? Pooja?
It was great experience.
Okay.
I was so excited, and Mon was already, we were, that show
Okay.
was few people really there.
Okay.
It would have great experience.
Okay, great.
I really liked it.
Great, thanks. So on the coronation, I got the opportunity to attend it last year, and I can tell you it is one of the best events which happens in the Toastmaster fraternity, where you get to rub shoulders with the best in the industry, whether it is corporate, community or college. You see young talents thriving and reaching to new goals, so it is in a way how you plan your journey, and you are recognized at an international level. So coronation is the epitome where all the hard work what we do throughout the year as a club, it is recognized. So as a rendezvous, there is a criteria that in each term you need to have a specific number of rendezvous which you conduct in the club on our premise, or we go out and do the meetings in other club as well. So we have won the rendezvous award where we felicitated and we qualified for the criteria. I think in my term we have done around 5 rendezvous in house and 1 outside the club. So kudos to everyone. I would also like to take the opportunity and thank my fellow colleague in the XCOM Toastmaster Akshay. Since I am one of the charter member of this club, when he came in, he is a perfect example of how you set the ball rolling for this journey. When he came in, if I start talking about his achievements in the club, I think it will take another half an hour or so. He has won the Triple Crown Award. He has been, he has reached he has qualified for the club level contest. He has, in his term, he has recorded a maximum number of membership in terms of new members coming into the club. With, I think the number is around 25 plus. He also doubled it with, the renewal cycle for this term, and I hope he takes up a bigger responsibility in the next term. Spirit of 92 is something which caters into that side as well. So all the best and for your wonderful work. Before I hand over the stage back to the presiding officer, I would also like to say that for the next term, we have the roles open in the executive committee. You will get the updates on the main group of Whitefield Toastmasters. If you want to shoulder on the leadership responsibility, and if you think you can, you can give something extra to the club where we can define and go on the next level. So please come forward. Now we are moving into division D, where the challenges are going to be more, tough, because now we will be shouldering competitions with the corporates directly. Now we were in the community segment. Now we go into the corporates. So now the heavy stalwarts of the industry, you will get to see how they function. I'm sure we are the best and we remain the best. So thank you, and over to you, Akshay.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Raj. VP membership was a lot easier because of the support you gave me. Initially, it was very difficult for me to imagine myself in the role of VP membership. But we already mentioned that you don't have to speak about your fears in front of the stage. So it was very much easier because of the support of Raj. He was VP membership in the last term, and obviously DTM Mazahir as well. And as he mentioned, that the roles for the next term for executive members are already open, and we are also moving towards our 75th meeting, which will be planned on 16th of June. The venue details will be shared as soon as possible, and we will be requiring a couple of people or a couple of members from our club itself who can showcase some of their skills in the 75th meeting itself. It will be a different setup, different structure. It will not be a regular one like prepared speech and evaluation and table topic. It will be a different structure altogether. Okay. And about the results today, we still have time, and I would like to ask any of the guests who have not taken the table topics today. Raise your hand. All the guests have taken the table topics. What about you, sir? You have taken the table topic? Okay, everyone. So you can come. You can help me with the the evaluation of the results. You can come on the stage. Give it up for him, guys. Give it up for him. Hi, sir. Okay, there are 5 categories here. So 2 categories are very simple today. The best speaker and the best evaluator, because there are only one today. So that is predefined. But we will be talking about the other 3 categories. I'll be fetching my phone. Just a minute. Monica, can you pass my phone? Thank you so much. So we'll be doing a little bit of a meditation. You have to close your eyes. That's what I meant to say for a while. Okay, let's decide the table topic, best table topic speaker. What I'll be doing is, I'll be taking the names of the qualified table topic speakers, and you have to close your eyes. Okay, and you have to raise your hand if you like the speech of that table topic speaker the most. Close your eyes, and then you have to take the names. For the generic thing, I will just take the names first so that you can recognize that person. The first speaker was Toastmaster Maruf. You can raise your hand. Second one, Toastmaster Shiv Shankar. Then guest Naveen. Guest Chandan. Guest Manoj. Guest Shreya. Toastmaster Karanbir. Toastmaster Pooja. guest Srihari, guest Surya, Toastmaster Akshay, and Toastmaster Vineet. Okay, so close your eyes, guys. No cheating, huh? Okay, please raise your hand if you want to select Toastmaster Maruf as the best table topic speaker. Okay. Please raise your hand. Please, if you want to select Toastmaster Shiv Shankar as the best table topic speaker. Okay. The third is guest Naveen. Fourth, guest Chandan. Fifth, guest Manoj. Sixth, guest Shreya. You can count five, no? Toastmaster Karan. Toastmaster Pooja. Guest Srihari. Guest Surya. Toastmaster Akshay. Toastmaster Vineet. Okay guys, meditation activity is done. Hope you are not asleep. It could be a bit of a relax. Okay, I'll announce the result a bit later. But let's move to the next category, the best role player. Again, so sir, you have to count the raise of hands as soon as I take the names. Okay, so best role players will be among the three persons. The first will be the TMOD Aravindan. Yeah, I'm noting. Yes, you just have to count. The first is Toastmaster of the Day Aravindan. Then the second person is Table Topic Master Sukesh. Sukesh, where are you?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I'm so sorry. I'm just seeing backward. And the third person is General Evaluator Vineet. So again, close your eyes. Please raise your hand if you choose TMOD Aravindan as the best role player. Please keep down your hands. Please raise your hand if you choose Table Topic Master Sukesh as the best role player. Okay. And please raise your hand if you choose General Evaluator Vineet as the best role player. How many? Okay, thank you. We'll move towards the last category, the best auxiliary role player. So there are 4 people in that, 4 roles in that. The first will be the Sergeant at Arms, and the second will be the Timer, then R Counter and Grammarian. You all remember the names? Okay, I'll repeat it for you. Sergeant at Arms was Toastmaster Monica. Timer was Toastmaster Amal. And our counter was Toastmaster Vanita, and Grammarian was Toastmaster Prashant. He's not here right now, but yes, Toastmaster Prashant. Again, close your eyes. Okay. Raise your hand if, according to you, Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Monica is the best auxiliary role player. Okay. Please raise your hand if according to you timer Amal is the best auxiliary role player. Okay. Please raise your hand if according to you our counter Vanita is the best auxiliary role player. Okay. Please raise your hand if according to you Toastmaster Prashant is the best auxiliary role player. Okay. Thank you so much. You can open your eyes now, guys. Okay, now I will announce the best role player first. Any guesses from your side? Okay, yeah, Toastmaster Vineet is the best role player. It was really the great general evaluation, a lot of learnings. Thank you so much, Vineet. The best auxiliary role player goes to Toastmaster Monica for Sergeant at Arms, and she is not in the room right now. Okay, no problem. Give it up for her, guys. It is recording. And the best table topic is yours truly. Thank you so much. Can you click a photo? If all those guys can come. Monica is not here? Okay, cool, no problem. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for helping me. Just a moment, Raj. Rahul, you can come. You are the speaker, right? You can come. You can come this side. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. So we are almost within time, just 3 minutes late. So I believe we'll be having next meeting either at this location or just on to the beside this neighboring society, Rohan Vasanta. It will be informed to you well in advance, 3-4 days in advance. Okay, and we are looking forward for the 75th meeting. So if any one of you wants to participate in that meeting, have a different kind of a skill set which you want to portray out there in the 75th meeting, you can always give your names. We'll be coming up with more details within a week or so. Okay, and that's all from my side as a presiding officer. I'll adjourn this meeting with the stroke of the gavel. So now we'll be having a group picture as we always do. So all you guys can come here on the stage.